you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. What about you? How are you?
I'm
How have
good.
you
I'm good,
been?
Praveen. So, where are you from?
I am from Agra. My
Agra. All
hometown is
right.
Agra. Yeah. So have
Uh-huh.
you heard about that? Have you ever been to
Hey,
Agra?
I've never been to Agra, but I know Taj Mahal is there.
Okay.
That's
Great.
the Agra you're talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell me your problem areas in your communication. So, what are you looking to improve?
Uh, I'm looking for improvement in my vocab,
Uh-huh. Hmm.
and some more advanced structure in English.
Okay. And you just want to speak more complicated sentences.
Exactly, exactly.
All right. Good.
And and
So,
uh, and some difficulty in model verbs like would
okay.
have and
Uh-huh. Like would
yeah.
have, could have, and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. So did you take a look at today's session material?
Yeah, I have gone through that today's session.
All right. So do you want to go through that, or do you want to talk about something else? It's your choice.
Pardon, your voice was not clear at that
I'm
time.
sorry. Do you want to go through the session material, or do you want to talk about something else?
Whatever you suggest.
It's your choice. Okay, we'll go through the session material then. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So this. Okay, I've noticed.
The topic is news anchor.
Yes, it's a news reporter.
Yeah, news reporters and yeah.
Okay, this session has a fun new way to practice English. Imagine yourself as a news reporter on your favorite news channel. How would you deliver it? So, but also easy to understand for the common man as well.
I think they
So,
use the advanced vocabulary only.
yes, they use advanced, but it's still not so complicated that like the common man wouldn't understand, like common Indian working
Yeah,
man.
yes, yes.
So, report some breaking news, like in your
Okay, so
city.
you aware about that currently talk of the town, that lady in the Lucknow who slapped that cab driver.
Who slapped? I think I saw the video, but I don't know the story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe
It
you
was a
can
video.
help me with the story. What happened?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
saw the story. I mean the video. I
Okay,
don't know
okay,
what happened there.
okay, okay. So I don't explain in the way that anchor or reporters
Don't worry, you don't have
explain.
to. You just explain to me what happened there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm explaining that things only.
Okay.
So a poor cab driver
Uh huh.
was going through on the road, and he stopped his cab
Uh
before
huh.
the red light,
Uh
and
huh.
a lady suddenly come, no, don't know from nowhere,
Uh huh.
and she stopped that guy,
Okay.
and opened their door,
Uh huh.
opened his door, and he dragged him out,
Uh huh. She dragged
and
him up.
started, yeah, he dragged him out,
Uh huh.
and he started beating him, and he slapped at least 22 or 24 slap
Okay.
to that poor cab
Cab
driver.
driver.
Yeah. So
So what was the reason?
there's no reason. She said he's about to break the rules, and he is going to break the red light.
Okay.
So he asked, I didn't break that red light.
Uh
So
huh.
she said, okay, you didn't break that, or you about to break that red light, and
So you.
you are going to hit me. You were going to hit me actually.
Oh.
So lots of news reporter taking bites and interviews to that girl.
Uh huh.
So she misleading in every statement.
Uh
Sometimes
huh.
she said there were 200 people who were beating her,
Oh.
and a cab driver is also part of them.
Okay. 200 people beating her, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
and she's still standing alive, talking to the reporter.
Exactly. And yesterday she gave a interview to Z News, and
Uh huh.
in that interview she said, I want to I want the justice to that poor guy, and he's innocent, so I don't want any trouble to him.
Okay, then why did she beat him?
Yeah, that's why. And then again said, reporter said, okay, so you commit that he's innocent. So she said, no, no, I'm not saying that he's innocent, but he's a poor guy, so I don't want let him in trouble.
Okay, she is saying that he doesn't want to get him. He doesn't want to
I
get
think
into trouble.
I think she has some mentally issue.
Yeah,
Don't know.
mentally.
Uh,
Yeah.
before that video, one more video is going viral.
Uh-huh.
In that video, she is quarreling with their neighbors, and she
Same
fighting
girl.
all. Yeah, yeah. So she is
Okay.
fighting just because of tiny things. So why is she quarreling? Because they painted their house in a black color.
The neighbor painted their house.
Yeah, neighbor painted his house
Uh-huh.
in black color. So she has offense. Why you painted your house in black color?
Okay, then it must be some kind of mental illness.
Maybe, maybe.
She
So
needs help.
I think FIR lodged again against
Yeah.
this lady,
Uh-huh.
and she has been investigated or interrogated,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked some medical proofs. I think
Uh-huh.
she said that I have some mentally problem or some mental
Uh-huh.
issue. So they
Uh-huh.
asked to show their medical reports and
Uh-huh.
all.
Okay.
So let's see what happened next. But it is
Yeah.
very talk of the town in these days.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I saw the video and I thought, why is she hitting this poor
Oh,
guy?
she is hitting back to back
Yeah, and he's
24
just
times.
standing there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he just, he should have just, pushed her away, go, stood behind the
yeah.
policeman. Policeman is also looking, just, he's in his
Yes.
pocket, just watching it. Like it's,
And she is also blaming the Lucknow police as well. She said
oh,
all policemen is involved in with that this group actually. So
uh-huh,
most of the time when I complained about this group, so remove they release all these culprit and all.
uh-huh. Okay,
So don't
so,
know what.
yeah, she's, yeah, she must be mentally ill because, you don't
Maybe.
go, that you always see idiots on the road, they do something stupid.
The other things we highlighted that the cab is using modified lights. So the driver is using blue color lights. So it is not in against the law. And why he used blue color light?
Yeah, but it's against the law to hit someone as well, Why is she doing that?
No.
So yeah, it's weird because I saw the video and I didn't know what the story was, and the
Yeah.
guy I saw the guy just standing there and doing nothing. You should have at
Yeah.
least
He was just
not
getting.
hit her back, because if she hits her back, it's India, right? He'll get into
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Or you're hitting a
Exactly.
woman back, like
Exactly. That's why he didn't
yeah, he was.
uh,
But he should have left.
retaliate. Yeah, that's why he
Yeah,
don't retaliate. Yeah.
yeah. Or he should have stood behind the policeman, so the policeman will take some hits as well.
Yes.
So then the
Maybe
police will react.
maybe he would retaliate. So he would be in a great trouble, I think. So
Yeah, if he had
everybody will uh,
tell him,
yeah, yeah,
make it his fault. So
exactly.
you shouldn't retaliate. Like there's a level that you have to retaliate, right? You're hitting me. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna push you away. Don't come near
But
me.
he didn't do anything. That he was
Yeah,
just taking
yeah,
the slap in very easily way.
yeah. You should just held her hand. Stop hitting me.
Right.
Next time you hit me, you're not gonna like it. Please go
I think
away,
some
and I'm gonna
stranger.
go my way.
I think some strange guy came into the middle of that fight, and he
Uh-huh.
also hated that guy. Also,
Why?
she hated that guy.
She
She hates that
Okay,
guy
the
also.
lady hit
The
the guy
lady,
who
yeah, 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 yeah. Who
came to
uh,
block.
came to block that.
Okay, what was he having different kind of lights as well in his car?
Yeah, he's saying that why you using these blue color light? It is not
Uh-huh.
allowed. You can't modify your car, and you were driving your car at 30 kilometer per hour. So
30.
he
That's
30.
below, right? Below speed limit, right? Most places it's 40.
Driver said it was not a 30. It's just a 15 or 10 kilometer per hour because it's a red light. So I had to stop before that. So it is not the case that I was running at that speed. So it was not
Yeah,
a speedy car that time.
yeah, she's some kind of, you know,
Uh,
mental case.
but she got famous actually. Everyone knows her
Now
now.
she'll be in a Big Boss
Mm,
next season. Big Boss as well.
Maybe Salman Khan will approach her to next
Yeah,
season.
yeah. Taxi driver and her and Big Boss.
Yes, yes. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, so tell me some good news. Do you know any
Good
good news
news.
now?
I think ICMR approved the mix and match of the jabs,
Vaccine.
all these vaccines. Yeah.
Uh
So
huh.
I think it's a good. So
Yeah.
before that, doctor also suggesting that mix and match is a better option. So if someone first dose has taken with Covaxin, and you should take second dose with the Covishield and other.
Other vaccine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So it
I
is showing the better result. It has been shown the better result actually.
okay. Good. So how is COVID in your city, Agra? Do you guys have any lockdowns or anything?
No, no. In Agra, condition is good actually, better, and there is no lockdown. They also uplifted the Saturday lockdown as well. So only Sunday is a lockdown in Agra.
Okay, Sunday is a lockdown.
Yeah, yeah, and uh, uh, I think we are not getting any COVID cases in
Uh-huh.
these days.
Okay.
Last, I think in last 7 days only we got a one case. So I think it's pretty good. And for God grace, I think touch wood, it will remain same.
Hopefully, but the Delta variant
Hopefully,
seems to be
yeah.
very
But
contagious. So
I think people has thrown the all guidelines and all the precautions in the dustbin, so they are not using all the guidelines and all.
well,
They are not wearing masks. They are not. Uh, yes.
they're not doing any of that. So
Yeah.
yeah, but sadly, there are fellow Indian citizens. Our
If
Indians.
you
You tell them they don't listen. They're
if you
like,
visit any temple and any crowded place like mall and also they all are very crowded these days.
temples, malls. Yeah, it's not good. You can do your worship and going to temple
Yeah,
and
we
all
can
that. It's
do a
fine,
worship.
but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if COVID, you have to understand. Okay, I shouldn't go to the temple
Right.
because too many people are here. I'm gonna do
So
puja in my own house. I'm gonna pray
right,
in my own
right.
house.
So
I'm gonna pray. As Christians.
yeah, right, right. So head out in groups or head out in a bulk numbers of people is not good actually,
Yeah, it's not good because that'll only spread the.
because yeah, so COVID is condition is still not very good.
Yeah,
Like Kerala is very I think, facing the very difficult time.
yeah. Now they're thinking about going into another lockdown as well.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. And
and
I think other countries also facing the
yeah,
difficulties. So
yes,
the Delta variant is creating the much problem to
a lot of problem to
lot of problem. Yeah.
yeah, and but Kerala, I went to Kerala about 5 months ago. Okay, and when I went there, I'm from Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and Tamil
Okay.
Nadu, Chennai, nobody wears mask. Their mask in the
Yeah.
dustbin or on the road. You know, if they're sitting with the mask is here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
the
They
mask
use
never
it
covers the
like
nose.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chin diaper. Hold your chin so the chin doesn't fall off. So never wear the mask. But Kerala,
Okay.
when I went there, it was the opposite. Everybody wore
Okay.
a mask. everybody wore masks. There were just some few, one or two people who were not wearing masks. And one time we went, me and my friend, we went to a restaurant and we came out. After eating, we forgot to put our mask, and everybody in the
Okay.
road started looking at us. Even some people started talking. Look at these guys; they're not wearing masks like that. And then we remember, no, no, we're not wearing the mask, and then we put the mask back on.
Right.
So they're doing that, and in spite of that, they have the COVID spread, and they do a lot of checking as well. The tests. So they have a much more higher rate of COVID because they test more. In Tamil Nadu, they
Okay.
don't test much, so COVID, it doesn't reflect as much. But if
Right.
you test more, more people with COVID
More
will come
COVID
out.
positive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, that is a problem. In a lot of Indian countries, Kerala is doing. The people are listening, but
Right.
still, COVID is. It's not easy to handle. Even Western
Right.
countries can't handle COVID.
Exactly. So, John,
How
what do you
how
do in your professional life?
so
Apart of
I
this
yeah
teaching part.
yeah I work in a